Hello, today we're going to be talking about Ovid's Metamorphoses, and particularly we're going to be focusing on the story of Arachne and Athena. Essentially, we have Arachne, who is a very gifted weaver, and she has this great talent and is better than everybody she meets and is very proud of it. In fact, I would say that her biggest weakness is her pride. It gets to the point where she says that she is even better than Athena, who is a goddess of crafts. Um, Athena, being a goddess, one of these Greek or Roman goddesses that is very human in nature, um, doesn't really take kindly to being called out like that. So she goes down disguised as a crone and basically says, hey, beg for Athena's forgiveness and she'll forgive you. Well, when Arachne refuses to do that, the crone reveals herself to truly be Athena and challenges her. And Athena makes this very elaborate tapestry with these four different scenes depicted of all the gods, and they're very majestic and defined. And then you have Arachne, who does this beautiful tapestry as well, but it's showing the gods in their endeavors and their adventures or stories. And Athena becomes so enraged at this, that of this beautiful tapestry that Arachne made, that she actually destroys it. Arachne is wrought with guilt and sadness that Athena would do this, so she basically hangs herself. Athena, being one of the less cruel of the gods, which really doesn't sound good at all when you hear this, decides to have mercy and says, "No, you get to live, not die." But she also sprinkles some magical powder on her that makes her nose and ears and hair fall off, and she basically turns into a spider, cursed to hang from her thread for the rest of her life and weave these webs. So it was kind of like mercy, but not really. Um, so the big flaw that Arachne has in this is that she's very proud. Her pride gets the better of her. She insults the gods and doesn't take Athena seriously. Doesn't show fear to Athena when others wept and bowed and were in awe of Athena when she appeared. Arachne was just standing there. She blushed for a moment, but she was just like, "Yep, what's up?" Um, so that was her big flaw. Now, when it came down to it, though, Arachne was that good. She was better than Athena. And when Athena saw that, basically she punished Arachne out of a jealous rage. She was not justified in her actions at all. She was beat, maybe beat by a snobby person, but beat all the same. And instead of accepting her defeat, she punished her by destroying her tapestry. Uh, Really, it's just extremely petty, is what it was. Um, as many of these Greek and Roman gods were in their stories, they were very petty, very human in their behaviors. Not like the Judeo-Christian God that we read about before in Genesis, Job, and the Quran, um, where that God was supposed to be very benevolent and he loves his creation and takes care of them. Athena does not feel this way. She is very much concerned about her own appearance and her own behaviors. So, um, as far as what humans can do about that, nothing. I mean, humans can't really do anything to combat the gods. The gods are entitled to be as petty as they want to be, because who are we to stand against them? What can we do? But question their judgment, and even then, as shown in Job, in our readings before, questioning their judgment doesn't exactly work out that well for you. Anyway, Everybody have a great evening, and see you later.